I have had a good number of agents reach out to me with questions about helping their buyers purchase off market deals, especially when wholesalers and assignment contracts are involved. If you're a newer agent or your BIC doesn't have much experience with this, here's the baseline you need to understand as a North Carolina realtor. First, wholesalers operate differently than traditional sellers. They don't usually own the property, they own a contract, and they're selling you the right to take over that contract. That's what an assignment is. It's legal in North Carolina, but it adds layers, and that means you need to stay in your lane as a realtor. We do not give legal advice. If your buyer wants to pursue an off market or assignment deal, the safest approach is to immediately loop in a real estate attorney. These deals live and die on the paperwork, and the assignment agreement needs to be drafted or at least reviewed by an attorney, not you. Second, watch out for red flags. If a wholesaler can't clearly explain their position, whether they actually have the property under contract, whether the seller is aware of the assignment, whether there are liens, whether it's occupied, that's a reason to pause. One common red flag, someone saying it's a foreclosure, but also saying it's occupied. In NC, a foreclosure is typically a property that has already been taken by the bank. If it's pre foreclosure, that's different, but the wholesaler should know the difference and explain it. Third, recommend your buyer get an inspection if possible, just like any other purchase. However, with off market deals, access may be limited or not at all, or the seller might not allow repairs. If access is limited, where it may not be possible to get a home inspection, at the very least, get a contractor or a knowable expert to walk the property. You want to be able to identify, at a minimum, the big ticket items that will need to be addressed. Make sure your buyer knows that going in. Fourth, understand timelines. Properties that are in foreclosure, pre foreclosure, or public auction often have strict deadlines. Your buyer may not have time to use a traditional loan. They might need transactional funding or hard money. Set expectations early. And finally, protect yourself. Document your recommendations. Make it clear that the buyer is choosing to pursue a wholesale or assignment deal and that you've advised them to consult an attorney for all contract and legal questions. Off market deals can be great opportunities for you as an investor and for your clients, but you have to be extra diligent. Stay professional, stay inside your scope, and lean on attorneys when the paperwork gets complex. That's how you keep your license safe and help your clients make informed decisions.